to play sports later this year. Irina Cates has his story.
In May of 2010, Tyler Hennes played at school when a friend tripped him. Tyler fell and broke the fibula bone in his leg. Shortly after the break, Tyler was diagnosed with osteosarcoma, a rare form of bone cancer.
Whenever you hear the word cancer, I think the first place a lot of people's mind goes is death and loss, and you kind of are afraid you're going to lose your child.
Tyler's parents went into survival mode trying to figure out how to help their son. Tyler spent a year in a Spokane Children's Hospital and had 6 surgeries.
It takes so much out of you for that year, and it just completely changes your life.
Now the Henneses are trying to make up for lost time as things are getting back to normal for their family. And despite the amputation, Tyler leads a very normal life.
Tyler's limited by the limitations that he places on himself. There are very few things that he cannot do.
The Hennes' advice to parents who find themselves in a similar situation is to find a doctor they trust and to remember all answers won't come right away.
Everybody's case is different. You know, everybody's walk through the cancer journey is different. When I went over there, I thought chemotherapy was the drug that they treated cancer with, and I realized it was, you know, there's hundreds of drugs and everybody gets something different, a different cocktail, if you will, of medication.
Tyler still has to go in for occasional checkups.
But of course you live in fear. I mean, every time they take a scan or an x-ray and you're waiting to see what the results are, once they've already had it, you know it can come back at any time.
Tyler's parents say their son is an example to them of how to live life with courage.
Tyler really made our experience with living through cancer much more bearable. His attitude has always been, since when he was diagnosed, was, well, if that's what I have to do. And even the amputation he took better than I did.
Tyler didn't want to go on camera, but this year he plans to go out for wrestling and track, the same things he did before being diagnosed with cancer. In Missoula, Irina Cates for Montana's news station.
Attaboy.
He has a little bit of curl in his hair,
Yeah, he does.
which I don't know if he had it before, but I can relate. He looks great.
Well, you've got the curl going too.
I know. I guess that's what chemo does, makes it curly. Yeah.
Well, coming up next, the number of collisions between cars and deer went down. We'll tell you why that is.